Hey everybody, this is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, November 4th, 2019, and we are here with yet another Monday mystery game. Another game going on the arcade floor. Excited for this one. This one is, I think people are going to like it. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. Maybe it's an oldie but a goodie. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Last week, we put up number 738. We put up Liquid Kids, released from Taito back in 1990. Great game if you're a fan of Bubble Bobble and New Zealand Story. I've seen a lot of people playing it. Great. The artwork on it, love it. A lot of hidden stuff, a lot of fun. I saw Jimbo Slice on it. I saw Tibbets on it earlier today, so cool. I think everybody really seemed to like that. It's an obscure one, but glad people are liking it. We had, for the 10X stats, last week, Jamie Tibbets came in first, getting 3 points for the 10X championship, followed by Jimbo Slice getting 2 points. Your current 10X champion, Jimbo Slice, never out of it. That maybe, it would need it's a long story there. Larry Brocky in third place getting 1 point. He's creeping up there. 10X championship, the current standings, the overall standings, Larry Brocky in first place with 26 big points, followed by Jamie Tibbets, former Gamer of the Year, with 23 points, followed by Pete Gores with 19 points. You know, it's so close. If it's Tibbets and Larry Brocky, it could turn into a slugfest with these last few games, which is just awesome. Jimbo Slice creeping around in the shadows. Maybe he'll come back from nowhere. He's saying he's not going for it, but who knows? Well, you know, because the numbers, they don't lie. But he is your current 10X champion, so.
Actually, it was 3 years ago.
So anyway, on Arcade Wars, the One-Up Arcade, we are continuing to battle with them. They beat us. They beat us last month in Blazing Star. They had a couple of people over, 2 people over 4 million, if I'm not mistaken. Put up outrageous scores, just blew us out of the water. Those guys are so good. This month, we're already onto the new game. It's Magic Sword, which is a great game. I know a lot of our players are excited about that one. We've got some great Magic Sword players. So we had a 3-game win streak going on there. Now we're back at 0. So let's take that win back. The guys out. Congratulations, guys, out at the One-Up in Brisbane, because those guys are ridiculous players. And I don't know how, with as many shmup players as we have here, I don't know how we didn't walk away with Blazing Star. But congratulations to them. But Magic Sword, if everybody put in a score, it's the average, the top 3 scores averaged out, so top scores really help. So everybody that plays, it's very much appreciated. Moving on, we've got, it's Brian Colon. Brian Colon, industry legend Brian Colon, who worked on so many games like Rampage and Rampage World Tour and Discs of Tron. That was his first game. And Spy Hunter, Spectre Files, The Deathstalkers. It's Brian's birthday today, so happy birthday to Brian. Brian's been out here so many times, always great, so many amazing stories. So cool that he has shared so many of them here. We have a really cool thing coming up that we've worked on with Brian, so stay tuned for that. A more in-depth interview is on the way. Just so much stuff going on. Today is the Geeks Mania 3rd year anniversary. Great arcade out in Wisconsin. Huge shout outs to those guys. They're running a $5 special admission. Very cool. Geeks Mania, always love seeing what those guys are doing. Great seeing them grow and advance. So congratulations, guys, from Geeks Mania. If you have not already, go check out their website and their Facebook page. Make sure you like it and go out there. There's a great place to go play. Free play arcade. Can't beat that. Jerry Colonna, this weekend, it was his 1st year anniversary. Jerry Colonna out in New Jersey, our good friend at the Colonial Soldier arcade. He had made so many trips out here, and before he was opening, and he's helped us get games from that area, and he's brought them in for us, including our Hit the Ice, I believe he brought in. So many cool games. So huge shout outs to Jerry Colonna. very big congratulations to him with his first year anniversary. He had he did a Gamer of the Year, much like we do Gamer of the Year. With his first year, he did one as well. Dave Schnatterer is your Gamer of the Year at the Colonial Soldier Arcade, which is... He did an awesome score on Raiden recently. Possible new world record. We're still reviewing that, and very awesome. So cool. He said it was... I was talking with Jerry earlier today, and he was saying that he called out Dave. Not only is he a great player, but he brought so much to the community as well. He's got lots of Neo Geo games that he would bring in and let all the other people play those. He'd put them in their cabinets over at the Colonial Soldier. So very, very awesome. Congratulations to Dave. Maybe one day if some more of these arcades are getting Gamers of the Year, maybe we bring them all together and have the clash of champions, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. So congratulations, Jerry Colonna. We've done many events over there at the New Jersey GamerCon in the past. Jerry's always an amazing guy, one of the just excellent. I have not been to his arcade yet. I've seen all the videos and everything. Definitely check it out in New Jersey. Also, we're talking about Brian Colon. It's his birthday today. Creator of Spectre Files, Deathstalkers. Keg and Coin recently just picked up the new Spectre Files. They have that. They're doing a tournament, a high score tournament for Keg and Coin out in Jacksonville, Florida. So great to see Spectre Files, the Game Refuge and Galloping Ghost production collaboration of an unreleased game from 1984 that was supposed to be on Laserdisc that was seemingly lost and gone forever, resurrected, and now amongst all the other places. And the list has grown a bit. We've got, who jumps to mind? Level 419 out in Ohio, Game Grid out in Utah, Game Galaxy in Tennessee. So it's awesome seeing so many places getting it and getting the Spectre Files story out there. So huge thanks to Keg and Coin for purchasing one. We have some left, so if there's other arcades interested, hit us up. They are very, very limited, but we still have some. We've not anxious to see where they're going next. We had a visit today from Kenneth Spock, who brought some great gifts for us, and I want to give a huge thanks to him. Ken has brought us one of these Mortal Kombat mini arcades, some John Turk action on the side there, very cool. And then he had watched, I believe in one podcast at one point, I had said as growing up I had collected Star Wars, so he picked me up this very awesome Star Wars board game with a Grand Moff Tarkin figure in there. So huge thanks, Ken, for that. Very awesome, very much appreciated. Thank you. Always cool to, he was just out and he said he saw him and he was like, oh, Pete and Doc might enjoy these things. So very cool. We very much appreciate that. Mancout, people who are listening to WLS in the morning, has been offering free admission to the arcades. Make sure you tune into WLS in the morning. He's been, I believe, doing he'll play an audio clip of a video game, an arcade game. And if you can guess what it is, then you can win admission to the Galloping Ghost Arcade, which is pretty cool. Huge shout-outs. Thank you, Mancow, for doing that. Very awesome, as always. This I believe it was on Friday. The game was Paperboy, and somebody got it at the very end of the show. So very awesome. Anxious to see who won that, and hopefully he'll be doing that more throughout the week. So if you want free admission, check out Mancow in the morning. This Wednesday, we are due at 3 p.m. What day is that? The 6th, I believe. We will be doing the follow-up to our Paul Niemeyer podcast that we did a couple of weeks ago. Pete will post the link on there. We were super short on time. Paul's in a rush. He was coming up on Halloween. He had events he had to get to, working on a haunted house and everything. It's an awesome interview, and it was just packed with information, but just a glimpse of the story. So we will be continuing that. Very excited to have Paul back out. Paul had worked on so many great arcade cabinet pieces of artwork, including none other than Mortal Kombat that was like so iconic. and games like Wacko and Satan's Hollow, and he had so many stories. Again, we've talked to Paul. Amazing interview. Make sure you check that out, and we will follow up on that. Maybe we get through all of it this Wednesday, but definitely this Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central. Tune in for the next Galloping Ghost podcast. We had the new game code added down at Galloping Ghost Pinball. There's the newest Elvira's House of Horrors code that has been added to the machine. I believe it's up to 8.6, if I'm not mistaken, which is they keep putting out new code. The game keeps getting better and better. There's a new Deadheads up there, so come on in, play again. If you've already come in and played it, check it out again because the game keeps getting bigger and deeper, and it's really filling out nicely. Huge shout-outs to Ken Walker. This was Thursday on Halloween. We had a Flip Frenzy tournament that Ken hosted up, and Jack Danger was here. Awesome seeing Jack Danger here and stream with us. I barely got into pinball. I didn't even get to talk to Jack, but I know everybody was really happy with how that went. Jason Lacko walked away with the win on American Horror Scoring as well. That ended that day, so very cool. Congratulations to Jason on that. He's been putting up some ridiculous scores, and we're keeping an eye. We had announced a while ago we're going to be doing a Gamer of the Year down at Pinball, so that's coming up not too long. So when we're always watching from the end of the start in that case of the year towards our Gamer of the Year. So make sure you're attending those events and putting in scores. Next, we have announcement on the expansion. It's coming. We're kind of we'd hoped to be a little bit further, but we're almost kind of maybe about thinking about possibly changing up a few things rather than just extend the arcade in there. Debating whether we might want to move the counter into the old Canton building, turn all this front area that we have up here into more area for games. So we're exploring that. So could be some huge renovation changes to the arcade. Of course, we'll still be open every day. You don't have to worry about that. Nothing will keep us from opening. And very excited to have more space so we can continue to put out a lot more games. Again, going through the vaults. 2 weeks ago, it was more than that. We got a few extra empty cabinets. So now that we're done with all the T20 games and going through and seeing what else is in the vaults, and pretty happy with a lot of the upcoming games that we have, including this one. I'm pretty excited for this one. I think people will like it. Maybe some people know it. So without any further ado, let's summon forth former Game of the Year to help with today's unveiling. Pete, I'm excited for it. I'm also, it seemed late today. They're normally, there they go. The Pete Hahn chants in the stream. So good to see. Pete, how was the weekend?
Well, for this weekend report, I'm happy to say it was busy Saturday, which is always good to see. Where summer is kind of down, so that the weeks get slower when people go back to school and work. And now that we're back in the busy weekend time, so Saturday was pretty nice. It was nice and busy. I do also want to say thank you to Kenneth for getting me this Donkey Kong mug. I don't know if you can see that on the stream, but Kenneth, who got Doc the Star Wars set there, also got me a really cool Donkey Kong mug. But I just want to say thank you very much for that.
Absolutely. It's so cool. Like, the fact that we receive any we get to do things that we love and hang out with cool people every single day and stuff like that is just, it's awesome. It's awesome. That's all you can say. So let's give something back. Let's give a new game. What could it be? The anticipation. I don't know who to watch. Who do we watch here? Who do we watch here to see who has the best reaction? Already? Ready? Your Monday mystery game is Mushihime-sama. Released from Cave back in 2004. Shmup, bullet hell crazy, often known. If you look up difficult bosses, this is pretty much the be-all, end-all of what you're going to find. There's levels that are just, how in the world would you navigate those? Who should we have? Matt, you want first? Matt Burke stepping up from Underground Retrocade. Thank you so much for being here. Matt, one of the regulars over at the Underground Retrocade out in West Dundee. Scott Lambert over there doing always an amazing job. Player WM86 saying 1cc attempt? Maybe. Krell asking, is this great? Yes. Mushihime-sama is an amazing game. The visuals on it are ridiculous. Like, out of the gate, just bullet hell. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Cave is pretty much like the best of the best as far as shmups goes. In this game, it's so satisfying. Just the movements of it, and there's so many bullets on the screen. It looks like it's going to be so super difficult. And it is a hard game. It is a difficult game. Don't get me wrong there. But it makes you feel like you are an even better player. Because the screen is just so filled with bullets. And it's like, how did I get through that? And you'll get through them. Your hitbox is extremely small. And you can just get movement patterns. I was just picking up movement patterns and just doing waves across the screen. I was getting all right. I was doing okay. But we'll make a post tomorrow. We'll show some of these bosses. And some of these bosses. Jamie Tibbetts, have you heard of the legendary difficulty of some of the bosses in Mushihime-sama?
I have not.
No?
This is one of like 2 or 3 cave games I've never played.
What?
I'm very excited.
Wow, that is unexpected. But the interesting thing with Monday Mystery, everybody's on an even playing field. You've got your core foundation of players. But it doesn't matter. Everybody here that's playing today, I think, is going to have a shot at this. Who should we have? James? James waving it off. James just played. It's 1942. Think of it as 1942. Who better to do it than Jimbo Slice?
I just gotta say this. I'm not trying to cop out. I mean,
James, don't cop out. Try it once. You're an amazing player. Jimbo Slice, Jimbo Slice doing it. He's going to have fun on this one. Who does? Love it. Love it.
I showed a video of one of my social therapists.
James can't even dodge a microphone. How's he going to fare against 1,000 bullets on the screen all at once?
I showed people what a bullet hell shooter looks like. They said, ah!
Show him, James. They're all shoot buttons except for that middle one. Here's the start. Okay. I have to degauss this monitor here. Your picture at home looks amazing. I need to degauss this monitor when I get a minute. Okay, so this is regular shot, this is rapid fire, and this is bomb. Bomb is in the center. You will move quicker if you are not firing. Oh my God, this game is a beautiful looking game. The level of animation, the detail in the backgrounds. Jimbo Slice, no stranger. Jimbo Slice, known to 1cc games like Darius. Look at him, and he's dodging everything. Whoa! That's all right. That's all right. You know, this board, I see them on eBay. They're $1,400, $2,000. Outrageously expensive board. People love cave games. These enemies, great enemy design, great bullet patterns. fighting a lot of bugs. James used to fighting fish in Darius. This is one of them kabuki shmups that James normally shies away from. But here he is, Jimbo Slice, tearing it up on Mushihime-sama, released from K. Jimbo Slice going crazy from the bullets. He's having nightmares, flashbacks of all the bullets. He's got bombs. Now watch it. See how fast these bullets are going. Getting that power up. So many bullets coming at Jimbo Slice, but he's a pro. How'd he make it through all that?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. You know, that's the sign of a great player when other people are calling you out for cheating. I remember. Whoa! Jimbo Slice dodging everything. They're throwing. I thought I saw a kitchen sink being thrown at him. He flew right past it. He's still going. Jimbo Slice making it past level 1 in Mushihime-sama. Cave 2004. The stream chat going crazy for you, Jimbo. Shout out to Anonymous. Thank you for joining us. Backdoor Fred. Starting online. These bullet patterns. I cannot wait for everybody to check out this boss pattern and how many. It looks impossible. We'll have to watch some of our best shmup players, Jamie Tibbetts, Matt Walters, Fred DeHart, and Jimbo Slice. Who will do it? Who will get through this game? Even if you have to continue just to see everything in this game. Wow. An excellent score from Jimbo Slice. Everybody liking that. Jimbo putting on a show. That's going to wrap it up on our Facebook stream. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for joining us. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to continue to stream Mushihime-sama, released from Cave back in 2004.
God. Ow!
Jimbo Slice taking some mental damage from all the bullets. Who's up next? Tibbetts? Jump over to Twitch at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade to continue to watch the stream. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday for the Galloping Ghost podcast with Paul Niemeyer and Pete Hahn and myself. It's going to be a great one. A lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Join us next Monday. Of course, we'll be back 5 p.m. Central every Monday. A new game getting added to the arcade floor with our Monday mystery game. Don't forget to check out our Instagram and our Twitter and our Facebook. If you haven't already liked our Facebook page, look, just search for Galloping Ghost Arcade and Galloping Ghost Productions. One's a group, one's a fan page. Please like them. And we'll be making a post about Mushihime-sama tomorrow. So thank you, everybody on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.